everyone, my name is Alison. I will tell you about a part of my life that taught me to overcome obstacles, not give up in any situation that happens to me, to keep pursuing my dreams, and to persevere until I succeed. I was 4 years old, I was diagnosed with asthma, and I had to spend most of my time in the hospital to stabilize myself. At that time, I was used to living with animals that were my dogs and love stuffed animals. Because of my condition, I had to keep all that away from me. I was a child. I couldn't understand the situation very well, so it was very difficult for me. 1 year later, I discovered Gymnastic Olympic and I fell in with it. I still had asthma, so it was difficult for me to belong to a gymnastic team, but my parents did their best for me to go ahead and join the team. My coach and teammates didn't take me seriously by my condition, as I could perform exercise that made me shake my breathing a lot, and most of the exercises were complicated. At first, I felt sad and thought about giving up, but one day a new coach came and guided me and helped me to give the best of me. By then, I was 6 years old, and thank God I could control my asthma and my condition got much better. I began to compete and win medals. People who didn't trust my potential at first no longer had that misconception of me. I managed to be one of the best. My dad was my inspiration, always accompanied me to competitions and encouraged me a lot. 3 years later, I got the worst news of my life. My father had passed away. At that time, as I said before, I was just a child and didn't understand very well what was happening. However, the pain I witnessed at that time was inexplicable and devastating. I no longer had the inspiration to continue training. My world fell apart in a blink of an eye. I had to take care of my younger sister and help my mom. I no longer had the time to train, so in a matter of months, I had to grow up. My only objective was to study and help back home. My dream was left behind. I started having asthma attacks again, and I had no sense of my life. Until one day my mom helped me by psychologically and emotionally. I had to realize that I wasn't the only one who suffered. I had 3 months-old sister who didn't even know her father, and a mother who had to be responsible for the home by herself. At first it was difficult, then I got used to it, but I didn't want to get used to the pain. I want to live happily and fight for my dreams. So I decided to go about gymnastics. Additionally, I started to enjoy basketball and athletics. I joined 3 teams and gave the best of me. There were days that I couldn't train, but still I was the best. 3 years after the death of my dad, and we decided to go to live in Quito, my life changed completely and I had to live my dream again. But I wasn't discouraged because the only thing I thought was that everything has a purpose and I will start a new life. So I finished my school and start college and found my true dream, which is to be a flight attendant. In the process there were falls, but I got up and now I'm immersed in the work of aviation and I'm very close to achieving my goal. What I learned is to be thankful for everything. No matter how hard the road is, you just have to keep going and go beyond the boundaries. Many of us have small and big problems and obstacles that bring us down, and we leave everything and give up. No matter what the challenge is, you just have to fight. That's what life is about, to face everything and nothing, to be happy at all the time. The situation wasn't the worst compared to others, and that's why you should always to go ahead thinking that someday the result will be the one you dream of. So that is all. Thank you guys for your attention. Bye bye.